TIFU by being nervous because of my virginity. Edit 3. Okay, I have some meetings coming up, so have to leave. I still want to hear people's comments, but let's try keep the upvotes down. She is in grad school, so might use Reddit, and just want to make sure this post doesn't get to her. Haha. Thanks. I am 30. Have been on several dates with a very attractive girl, 23, and have thoroughly enjoyed them. Despite her age, she's quite mature, and I feel we have a strong connection. During our dates, I've felt confident introducing her to new restaurants and parts of the city she hadn't explored before. After our date, she came back to my place. Things started to get intimate, and we moved to my bedroom. I must confess that I am a virgin, but I was hesitant to share that with her. Once in the bedroom, my nerves got the better of me. I struggled with my shirt buttons, and my belt seemed more challenging than usual. Noticing my difficulty, she stepped in to assist. As things progressed, I calmed down slightly. But the thought of me finally losing my virginity was overwhelming. She asked if I was okay, and in my nervousness, I blurted out, "Everything is fine, okay." Upon reflection, I realized I had spoken louder than intended. I was trying to keep my manly aura. We got naked and she started to jerk me off. I was hard as a rock and feeling a bit better. After a bit, she asked if I had any condoms. I directed her to the nightstand. However, as she was retrieving one, I felt myself nearing climax. In a desperate attempt to prevent it, I pinched my cockhead and whispered, "Please," to regain control. "Please, not now. Please." She asked if I was okay and I blurted, "Shish, not now, okay." I was still pinching, trying to hold on, but to no avail. After a couple more seconds, I busted all across my stomach. I was mortified. When I looked up, she was beside my bed, condom in hand, trying to mask her amusement. I told her I can clean up, come back and focus on her, and I should be good for round 2. But when I came back from the bathroom, she was dressed and said she was feeling a little tired. She headed home. This was Sunday night. I texted her on Monday, but I have not received a response yet. She is in grad school and I know it's midterm week, so maybe that's why she hasn't responded. Wanted to come on Reddit to get your thoughts on this situation. Edit. I know she has a weekly brunch with her girlfriends. Any chance she just kept this story to herself? Edit 2. Here are the texts I have sent so far. Sunday night, hey, had fun on the date. Sorry about what happened in bed, but hope we can try again next time. Quote, last night, hey, how is it going? Studying coming along okay? Quote, TL. Dear went on a date with a girl, but when things came to the bedroom, my nervousness of being a virgin got the better of my and I busted before we could have sex. Sadly, I don't think you'll hear from her again. Don't give up, though there's plenty more fish in the sea. Wasn't there a post that had almost the exact same story in here recently? Don't yell at a girl who's willing to touch your dick. Lol. Dude, sounds like you need to clean the old pipes before your next date. These situations happen to guys who aren't virgins as well. Some girls will wait it out. Others will feel their time has been wasted and want to be done. I usually feel a bit flattered when a guy comes quickly with me, and I wouldn't be frustrated by it, assuming the offer to focus on me is held up. I think some of your responses and snappiness while you were flustered were the turn off. Next time you find yourself in a situation that sex is imminent, relax. Know that no matter how it goes, things will be okay. Communicate honestly what's happening. Yeah, condoms are in the drawer, but I'm about to come from the hand job. Wanna finish that first? I'll take care of you next, and we save the condom for round 2. Even if I know it's just an excuse. If a guy comes too quickly with me, I prefer to hear things like, "You're just so sexy," or "You just make me overexcited," or even a self-aware joke like, "Whoa, 30 seconds. That's a new record." Just be open with what's happening and your intentions to still take care of her. Sex doesn't have to be so serious. And pressure, anxiety will make it worse every time. You probably should try to control your tone and words better in this situation if it happens. Again, that's probably a big part of the reason she's ghosting you. Personally, if a guy came prematurely, I'd be flattered and wouldn't otherwise care. Most women are probably similar. But if a guy was snippy and rude with me during sexy times, bet your ass I'd see a huge red flag and nope out for good. Wanted to come on Reddit, instead came on your stomach. Just wait on a response. Either she will or won't. Best of luck. Whatever you do, don't blow her up with a bunch of texts. 1. Pinching is just going to make it worse. Don't touch it at all and look around. Point 2. If she was retrieving one, how did you just kept climaxing? You kept touching it, didn't you? If yes, then see point 1. Daily erotic creative writing exercise with a bit of self-humiliation, I see. Don't try to act manly by making loud brash comments and muttering under your breath. Communicate. She probably would have been flattered you were so interested, but the rude way you spoke to her definitely hurt you. I think you were rude to her the entire time. It doesn't sound like you cared about how she felt at all. Of course we know why, but she doesn't, so you could apologize for that. Maybe try not yelling at the next chick. Lol WTF. People are way too comfortable on the internet. I've been going out with a loaded gun. TL. DR. Op is still a virgin. Seriously though, you're better off just being honest about it instead of trying to hide it. If she's 23, she may not even be that experienced herself. Technically, still a virgin though. That's a plus. Sex is supposed to be fun. Dude, nothing here was a big deal until you made it into one. And she likely just had secondhand embarrassment from how much pressure you were putting on yourself. I'd say wait until later in the week and send a text briefly apologizing for being weird about it. And let her know you still like hanging out with her if she wants to. Then leave it. The lesson here is to go with the flow and be able to laugh at yourself. Any chance she just kept this story to herself? Oh, absolutely not. You've got to get out of your own head. Man, helping inexperienced men do that is one of the oldest professions. Though it is important to find a reputable legal provider for this form of therapy. Second, if there is the potential for intimacy after a date, it's important to approach it with as much clarity as possible. It's best to find clarity before the date begins and a very bad idea to find clarity during or immediately after the date. While you aren't going to hear from her again, at least you got a bit more experience.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.